Look at your goofy ass. Look at your goofy ass. What's good, y'all? So I started the Patreon. The Patreon is live. It's ready. If you want to go support the Patreon, please subscribe, support. The Patreon is $5 a month. As you guys know, I tried to upload a video yesterday called Women Don't Love Men Unconditionally. I tried to upload it and YouTube restricted that video. So all the videos I try to upload that are restricted, I will upload them on Patreon. On the Patreon, I'll be releasing multiple episodes a week. So I'll be releasing more episodes on the Patreon than here on YouTube. So the Patreon is $5 a month. If you want to support, I would greatly appreciate it. If you don't got the money, or if you don't feel like doing it, I totally understand. I just did it to $5 a month. I hope that's okay. But yeah, it's $5 a month. So if you want to subscribe to the Patreon, please do show your support. I greatly appreciate it. And again, I'll be releasing multiple episodes throughout the week on that Patreon. There will be exclusive episodes and it will only be on Patreon. It won't be on the YouTube page. YouTube is cracking down. They're trying to censor some topics. So once they try to censor that video I tried to post yesterday, I was like, fuck it, let me just start the Patreon already. And I did it. So the Patreon is in the description and it's also in my bio. The link is in the description and also on my bio on YouTube. So let's talk about it, man. We need to stop taking these women on dates. It's 2026. Stop wasting your money taking these women on dates. These women have a rotation of men they're dealing with. These women are never single. They always have a roster. Stop wasting your money on dates. If you want to go out to a restaurant, fine, but you take yourself out. Why don't you treat yourself? A lot of us, man, we never treat ourselves. The only time we go out is when we're trying to take a woman out to dinner or to the movies, or we're trying to make sure they have a good experience instead of but instead of focusing on ourselves. Treat yourself. It's probably been a while since you treated yourself in a while. No dates in 2026. Continue to hold the line. You need to test it before you feed her. If she's on ATB, if she ain't trying to arch that back. If she ain't trying to arch that back for you, no. Stop feeding these women, man. No dates in 2026. These women have a rotation of men they're dealing with. They're never single. They're addicted to all this free attention that they get on social media and dating apps. Women are just not on one dating app. Women are on multiple dating apps. They have all these other options, even below average women. So you're going to waste your money trying to take a woman on a date when she has all these simps begging to take her out, even though she's a below average woman. She has all these simps begging to take her out. Why would you want to waste your time, money, and energy trying to take a woman out that is below average, beneath you? Why? Don't do it, man. Hold the line. Continue to stack your money. Cut out all the distractions this year in 2026. Focus, no dates. If she can't come over to you, if she can't do what you want to do, if you want to go out for coffee, test it out before you take her out, yes, do that. If she's not cool with meeting you for coffee or at the park to talk so you can fill her out, feel the vibe, if she has a problem with that, do not waste your time taking her out on a date. Because she's not trying to get to know you. She's just trying to use you for a free meal, your attention, and time. Women love this. They love all this free attention. They love all this free attention they're getting from random guys. Don't fall into that. Hold the line. You are better than that. You've been doing so good this year, man. You've been staying off the dating apps, but you keep on doing this thing where you'll log back onto the dating apps. Pay all this money behind all these paywalls. Pay all this money on all these random dating apps because you're bored. Use that time to go to the gym. Set some new goals for yourself. The dating market is trash. Dating is monetized. These women are fun fucking. They're having fun. And it's about to be summer too. I'm in New York. Y'all know I'm in New York. The weather is getting great now. So these women are going to be out doing their hot girl summer, getting their fuck on. These women have a roster. Do not play the game. If you know you have a lot of work to do, do not waste your time trying to play this game. Don't play. Focus on you. Stack your money. You've been doing so good with staying off the dating apps, focusing on you. You've been stacking up your money. You've been in the gym heavy. Why fuck that up to invite some woman who can potentially disturb that peace? These women should be working for your attention. I know In the dating market, women have the upper hand. It's time for us men to take the power back. No more dates. If you want to go out, you take yourself out. But stop taking these women on dates, wasting your time, money, and then she hits you up with, oh, I didn't feel the spark, or she ghosts you because she's not feeling it. She's not over her ex. Well, she's not over that situationship she was in, letting this guy beat up that coochie. She was in a situationship. Well, she's in one now, but she's just going out with you because that guy's not hitting her up. So she's using you as a distraction to boost her ego while she's thinking about that other guy. Don't do it. Continue to hold the line. No dates this year. No dates in 2026. No, don't do it. Focus on you. Continue to hold the line. You've been doing so good, man. Stay off the dating apps. Just see how far you get this year. Just see how much progress you make in your life when you're not on no dating apps this year in 2026. See how far you get. Stay off the dating apps, bro. And do not waste your time and money taking these women on dates. You're better than that. She's got simps for that. Your best position is to be in the position where she's only hitting you up for sex. She comes to your place or you come to hers, whatever, and she arches that back for you. She puts you in the category that this is the guy, okay, he don't got to pay. Because women do that. They put guys in categories. The nice guy simp that they're not into, he's going to have to pay for her attention. He's going to have to pay. He's going to have to take her on dates. And then she has the guy, she puts the other guy in this category that the guy who doesn't, he don't have to do nothing. She lets this dude do all these freaky things to her in the bedroom, turn her out sexually, and he doesn't have to spend a dime. Women put guys in these categories. Don't ever be put in the trick bag. Especially you're a young dude, 30s, 20s. Don't do it. Don't put yourself in the trick bag. Continue to hold the line. Let's watch these videos.
Tell me what I did wrong here, because according to her, I was the one in the wrong, and even if I had wanted a second date, she would never go out with me again. So I went on a date a while back with a girl I met on a dating app, and we agreed to go to dinner. Picked this nice little Italian place and met a reservation for Friday. We show up to the reservation on time, however, our table isn't ready, so we head to the bar. At this time, I was taking a 30-day break from drinking, but I told her I'll order her whatever she wants and we can just hang while we wait for the table. She says, tequila on the rocks.
Red flag, you fucked up there. I'm gonna order you whatever you want. No, fuck that. But one, you fucked up taking her on a date. No. You shouldn't have taken her on a date in the first place.
Okay, what type of tequila? She goes, 1942. I did say you could get whatever you want. I'm not tripping. We'll probably only be here for one drink anyway. So we're chatting a little bit.
This is why you don't tell these women, get whatever you want. They're going to order whatever they want, and it's going to be expensive at the end of the day too. They're taking advantage of you because you're the simp taking her out to dinner. Women are not considerate when you take them out to dinner. They'll order any fucking thing on the menu, even if it's expensive, knowing that you're going to pay for it at the end of the day. And now this nigga's panicking. Oh shit, he should have never put himself in this position. Saying, yeah, order whatever you want. No, you don't ever do no stupid shit like this, because this is what's going to happen to you.
And we're about 10 minutes in. I'm looking around to see if any of the other tables have gotten up. It's not looking good. I look at her and she's looking at her empty glass, kind of shaking it around. She looks at me. I go, do you want another? Of course she does. Now, me personally, I have a 2-drink maximum on a first date. I'm not trying to get hammered, but she's going for number 2, 42 on the rocks, and we haven't even sat yet. So clearly, she doesn't abide by the same rules. I order her the next round. 10 minutes later, I order her number 3. Right before they finally come to seat us. Thank God. We sit at the table. She starts looking at the menu and goes, let's get everything. I'm starving. Now, this is something I can do. I figured we'd go through the menu a little bit, find some mutual items to share. No. The waiter comes over, she takes the lead and quite literally orders everything, including another 42 on the rocks. By the time the food finally comes, she's on number 5 and it's visible. On and off, she's got the hiccups, she's extra giggly, and she's gone to the bathroom at least 4 to 5 times.
When a woman does this, she doesn't like you. She's just using you. He took a sloppy ass drunk hoe on a date. When women really like you, they're going to be considerate. They're not going to be ordering every fucking thing. And especially, women are not going to be trying to eat too much, because women who got their shit together, women who look good, they care about their figure. One, they're not going to try to overeat. So when you take a woman out, she really fucks with you, she's going to be considerate. She's not going to order the most expensive thing. And she's not going to be ordering drinks back to back, because she knows she's going to get fucked up. And when she's fucked up, she's drunk, she's not in the right mindset to really take the time to get to know you. She's drunk. So the fact that this woman was ordering drinks back to back, yeah, she's trying to get her mind over that last dude she was with. The nigga that she really wants, he ain't hitting her up. That's why she went on a date with this guy, knowing she's not into this dude. Because when a woman really likes you, she ain't gonna do none of this stuff. She's gonna be considerate. She's not gonna be ordering drinks back to back to get fucked up. Come on now, what?
4 appetizers, a salad, multiple pastas, and 2 entrees later, they all get plopped down on the table, and of course, she's no longer that hungry. I certainly can't eat it all, but I'm gonna damn well try because I hate wasting food. So I do my best, but there's a ton of food left. Before she can even get her next drink, I ask for the check and some boxes. At the very least, I'll have food for a day or two because that pasta was bussin', and I know it's gonna make a good dinner tomorrow. So I pack up all the untouched entrees of chicken and fish, a full pasta, and 2 full appetizers. I pay the bill. I say, let's get out of here. We gotta get you home. How did you get here? She goes, I Ubered. Okay, perfect. Let's get you an Uber and I'll wait here because I drove. So we wait for her Uber. It finally gets here and she's ready to go. We say goodbye, give each other a hug, and then she grabs the entire leftover bag. Hold up.
Yeah, because she probably don't got no food at her house. That's why. Women will be embarrassed too when they go out to eat. I noticed this with they'll kind of be embarrassed to get a to-go box and shit and put all this food in because they don't want to make it. They don't want you to look at them like they are broke hoes. When a woman does that, yeah, she don't have no food in her refrigerator at home. So she literally used this guy for a free meal, wasted his time and money. And she got a whole bunch of drinks to get effed up. And it's funny because she may even have a nigga at home. And this food may be for the dude who's at her crib, who ain't got no job, but he be busting it down. He be busting her down and shit. That's why she's bringing back all that food.
Where are you going with that? She goes, I'm taking my food home. Oh no, I was kind of looking forward to that. How do I save this? So I said, do you mind if I get the pasta then because I really liked it? In between her hiccup spasm, she goes, I was planning to have that as a late night snack, plus I'm the one that ordered it. Well, technically, you ordered everything. Okay, that's okay. I'll just grab the chicken then. She's appalled. No, that's mine. I ordered it and you ate your half already. Whoa, I didn't even eat close to half. There was way too much food. The Uber driver is now...
See, one, I'm not doing this back and forth, but one, I would have never put myself in this position by taking a woman on a date. Period. Those days are over. But this is what happens when you take these dumbass women on dates. They take advantage of your goofy ass. Ordering all these drinks, ordering all this food that she ain't gonna finish it. But the fact that she's bringing all this food back, I'm telling you, there's a dude at her house that she's bringing the food to. Last year when I had my rotation of chicks I was dealing with, yeah, one of the girls tried to do that. Yo, I'm on this date. You want me to bring you some food? I'm like, no, I'm good. When the fact that she has all this food and she's trying to bring it back, there's some nigga at her crib waiting for her. And she just got a free meal and some free drinks. Guys, in 2026, right now, hold the line. Stop taking these women on dates. It's just going to be a waste of your time and money. Stop it, all right?
Getting restless because we're in the middle of the street. Okay, is there anything that you don't want that's in that bag? She looks at me appalled again, and with another hiccup, she goes, I can't believe you're trying to steal all my food. She's visibly upset. She stumbles over to the Uber driver, and she tries to slam the door in my face. Hold on. The Uber driver's looking at me like, can I drive away? Should I wait? We're both in this awkward position where we're just both staring.
So he paid for the food, dinner, and her Uber back home. And she has the nerve to act like this. Yeah, she doesn't like this guy. If she liked him, she would be on her best behavior.
Each other while the girl's just sitting in the back looking straight ahead like I don't even exist. I'm not going to get into a wrestling match over this food, but what the fuck just happened? Am I in the wrong here for thinking I was taking some of that food? Clearly, I must have missed something. So I send her a text. Hey, I hope you made it home safe, and honestly, I hope you enjoy the food.
I'm not, bruh, why are you doing this? You already took an L by taking this ungrateful chick on a date. She used you for food and drinks, and now you sending text messages. I don't give a shit. If I'm not texting you saying, oh, I hope you got home safe. What the fuck I care? No. But you texting her like, I hope you made it home. I hope you enjoy the food. The food you wanted. This woman does not respect you, and she's treating you as such. That's why she's acting like this. Ugh.
My message turns green. She blocked me.
Bro, being with somebody that's ungrateful is one of
Stop taking these women on dates, please, brothers. Fellas, hold the line. Hold the line.
the worst things ever. Because listen to this. It was one time I took this girl out on a date, right? Now, mind you, she lived an hour from me. I drove to her apartment, went to her apartment, was waiting outside of her apartment inside the parking garage for like 25 minutes in the first place. All right, that's already bad. Waiting 25 minutes out in the parking garage, she was like, she's almost done. Mind you, she had like a few hours to get ready anyway. So she finally gets done at like 25 minutes while I'm just sitting down there. That should already pissed me off in the first place. So I'm like, okay, cool. She get in the car. She looks good and everything. Body look good and all types of stuff. Get in the car. We started talking and stuff like that to kind of.
And he let it slide because she's attractive. Okay, it's fine. But you should have checked that shit right there. Because you drove an hour to see this broad. She could have been on time. You drove an hour.
Break the ice, and all that. And the first thing we did, we was going to go to see a movie. That time we was going to see a movie. And then we were going to go to eat after that. So when I picked her up, she got in the car. We was talking and all that type of stuff. Went to the movie. The movie during that time, I'm not going to say what the movie is because I don't want her to end up seeing this. But we went to go see that movie. This movie is a very, very popular movie. So it was packed in there anyway. I didn't get tickets at first because I didn't even know that you could get the tickets online, which I should have did in the first place. But they still had a few seats left. So we got 2 seats in the front. There was 2 seats in the front. And the screen was like right there. And we were like right to the side. But when we got there, it was already packed and shit. But when we sat down, she was sitting there looking like, no, I don't like these seats. And like, it's cool. Like, it's not any more seats that we can get. She's like, I don't like these seats. I don't want to sit here. I don't want to watch this movie if we got to sit here. So the whole time I'm like, bro, like we already here. Like, we won't just watch the movie. It's not that bad. Like, if somebody don't come, because it was a few seats behind us that was still open. I like, if those people don't come and sit there, like halfway through the movie, we'll just get up and we'll go back there and sit there. And she just proceeded to keep saying like, no, like I'm not going to be interested in the movie. I'm not going to be watching the movie if I got to sit here in the seats. So I'm like, yo, just chill. Like, I promise you.
You know what he should have done? Sit your ass down. Or you gonna arch that back in the bathroom with the popcorn. Arch that back. That's what he should have did. But he trying to be Mr. Nice Guy. Sit your ass down. Or you gonna arch that back for me. That's what he should have been. He probably would have straightened her ass out right there. But this nigga was like, I bought these tickets. I want to watch the movie. The fact that this nigga's trying to take us to dinner and a movie, bruh. Come on now.
If nobody come, we're going to get to the seats back like that's behind us. I finally got her to calm down and shit. After that, probably like halfway through the movie, I look back there. I'm like, okay, nobody's sitting in those seats. So I told her, like, let's go to the seats back there or whatever. So we got up.
You guys stop. Y'all got to stop doing it because, like, the movie theaters have assigned seats. And I used to do that shit. And I stopped doing it because I was getting embarrassed. It's embarrassing. So when y'all know how it is, some movie theaters have assigned seats. Why are you going to move from your seat, go to another seat? That's an assigned seat. And then when the people come, they're like, yo, you're on my seat. That's embarrassing. You got to get up with your popcorn in. I stopped doing that shit. I used to do that back in the day. And I stopped doing that shit because it's embarrassing.
Back there, it was a little bit better option. She didn't complain about that. I was like, okay, cool. We got to finish the movie. After we finished the movie, it was kind of a little bit late still. And we were sitting there still in the movie theater. And I was looking on my phone like to see like what places were open for food or whatever. Found something that we both agreed on. I drove over there. It was packed over there as well. Remember, this is a city anyway, so it's going to be packed. It was packed over there as well. When we got in there, the wait was like 25 minutes. I'm like, I'm not really trying to wait 25 minutes though. And she's like, well, there's nowhere else that we can really go. Like, I want to eat this. Like, I want to go here and all this. I'm like, damn, like, okay, like, we'll wait 25 minutes. All right, cool. Ended up finally getting the table. We didn't have to wait as long as 25 minutes because it was just 2 of us. So we ended up getting, our seat or whatever. Then when she got the menu, she's looking at the menu saying, like, it's not much of that she really want. I'm like, bro, you was already complaining about the movie situation. Then you had me wait here at this place for almost 20 minutes to get some seats. And now you complaining about the menu. Then she finally decided on what she wanted to get. And I remember she ended up getting mac and cheese, steak, and broccoli, whatever. And I got what I got. She ate most of her stuff. I ate all of my stuff. She took her stuff to go. I'm driving her back, to her place or whatever. Now she wants to stop at the store to get a drink. I'm looking at her like, bro, like we literally you just had something to drink when we was at the fucking restaurant. Like, no, I'm not stopping there. I'm like, no, we going back to your apartment or whatever. I'm gonna drop you off. She started complaining like you can't even stop at the store and all this and that, and like roll her eyes. So I'm like, bro, like, come on, like you look, it's like you.
For her to be acting like this, he took a hood bitch out. You gotta stay from these hood boogers. I can tell she's a hood chick. Just how he's describing her actions and how she's presenting herself and how she's conducting herself on this date, I can tell this woman is a hood booger. And she probably got a fat ass, so he was like, I'm gonna look past it because she got a fat butt. You can't do that.
You trying to do this extra stuff like on purpose, like to see like how I'm reacting shit. I'm like, no, I'm not doing that. And took her back to her apartment, whatever. Was sitting in the car talking to her a little bit. I guess because of that, I don't know how she felt about it, but she ended up starting kissing me and shit. Which I'm like, all right, cool. You know, like if I'm going through all this bullshit, like, yeah, that's the least you could do, you know? So she started kissing me and shit, like she was laying on my lap and shit, like with her face in my lap while I'm sitting in the driver's seat. And I'm kissing her like while she's this way, like looking down at her. And basically, long story short, she like, yeah, like come up to her place. I'm like, if that didn't end up happening, that whole day, bro, would have pissed me the fuck off. Cause I'm like, come on, like, but yeah, when she said come up to her apartment and shit, you know, like went up there and, you know, did what she had to do. I'm like, if the night didn't end like that, bro, that would have pissed me the fuck off. Like, it already pissed me off anyway. But because that ended up happening, I'm like, okay, it made it a little bit better. But even after that, bro, I'm like, after I got done with that, I'm like, I don't think I want to deal with this person anymore.
Yeah, he got that post-nut clarity. Even though it was a headache dealing with her, even though she gave him some coochie, once he got that post-nut clarity, and she probably wasn't good in the bedroom too, he was like, this ain't it. That's happened to me. I've had post-nut clarity and I block hoes. I don't care to see them again. If the sex is whack as fuck, they're just, not every woman is good in bed. Most of these hoes, they can't give head. They suck at giving head. Be tapping out. Just I think that's why a lot of these women get ghosted. They're bad in bed. They can't fuck for shit.
Because that was one date, bro. One date, and you doing that much. Like, we haven't even been together long, and you acting like that for one date. So I'm like, after that, bro, I'm done. I ain't even talk to her again.
And you know what? I got no problem being honest with my experiences. For me, I took a girl on a date. I'll be honest, I was a good guy. I took her on a date. I got drinks. It was supposed to be just drinks, you know, surface level, get to know somebody. Oh man, little did I know what I was getting myself into. This is my first New York date, by the way. And it was on the app, Hinge. Horrible, do not recommend. I took her out, and as I take her out, she ain't asking me no questions. She didn't even ask me what my favorite color was. Nothing.
Yeah, but I don't want.
So I was like, you gotta at least ask what my favorite color is. Like, at least ask my favorite color that I'll be straight. Nope.
Bro, you really give a shit about a favorite color? But clearly, yeah, she's using you for a free meal. But bro, y'all, in the comments, don't get upset if a woman doesn't ask about your favorite color. The fuck is this, middle school? Bro, come on now.
Favorite color was asked. She ran up my tab. I said, look at the tab. It was like $250, $300. So I was like, you know.
That's how it is in New York. I told you, if you're going on a date with a chick here in New York City, you're gonna be spending over $200. You could try to find a cheap ass restaurant, but she ain't gonna want to go to that one. It's New York City. These women want to go to the nice, fancy restaurants. Yeah, you're gonna spend over $200. You know, so.
I'll pay the bill. It is what it is. Like, be a gentleman. Cause I think you should take care of the woman, 100%. So I asked her, do you have any questions for me? She asked me if you could be anything, what object would you be? And that's when I just knew, man.
I've seen a lot of women come in here and talk about really bad dates that they've been on with guys. So I thought I'd reverse that and talk about a really bad date I've been on with a woman. So I met this girl off Bumble. First mistake. I thought she was pretty, so we just made plans to go bowling. We didn't talk too much. Second mistake. So then when I go and I pick her up, she gets in my car and immediately goes from like an 8 to like a 6. Third mistake. So after the catfish got in my car, we started driving towards the bowling alley.
You guys, if you're going to take a woman on a date, before you meet her, just do the video call, FaceTime her, so you can see what the fuck she looks like. If she don't look like her pictures, don't waste your time taking her out because she catfished you and she lied. She a liar. Put on all these damn filters and shit. Yeah. FaceTime this broad before you waste your money taking this woman on a date.
And we get to simple talk. So I ask her, like, hey, are you in school? And she tells me, nah, I don't believe in school. Like, it's fucking Hogwarts. So then I'm like, oh, what about work? And she's like, nah, I had a job and I didn't like it. So I just don't really feel like working right now.
What did I tell you? I told you there's more loser women in the dating market than there are loser men. She ain't got no job. She don't want to work. So she's going to go all throughout her life relying on men to take care of her, which she's a liability and a goddamn dependent. You really want a dependent in your life like that? So she's a lazy hoe.
And I'm like, well, do you have anything that you have in mind that you want to do? She's like, yeah, I thought about becoming a tattoo artist. I'm like, oh, that's what's up. Maybe you should look into that. And she's like, nah, it sounds kind of hard, so I don't think I'm gonna do it. So then we go to the bowling alley. I get us a lane, right? And we start putting our shoes on, getting ready to bowl. And there's some teenagers to the left of us that are being kind of loud and just being teenagers. And she proceeds to say, fucking FAGs. And I just remember sitting there just shocked for a moment. We bowled one game and then I decided I'm just gonna take her home. But on the way to her house, there was In-N-Out, right? And I was real hungry, so I told her, hey, I'm gonna stop at In-N-Out if you want anything. She's like, yeah, I'm down for In-N-Out. That sounds good. So we go through the drive-thru, and I'm playing music, vibing, and she's like, hey, do you mind if I put a song on? And I'm like, yeah, of course. So I give her my phone. She then proceeds to play some hardcore metal with a pentagram on the cover of it. And it's just... And then asked me how I felt about the song. And I just tell her, yeah, it's different. So we end up eating across the street from In-N-Out at the small parking lot. And we finish our food and...
See, what I would have done, because I don't give a fuck, I would have, hey, let's go outside and eat real quick. Yeah, get the food. Mm-hmm. Yeah, get us a table outside, right? I'm just going to park I would have drove off. I don't give a fuck. I would take my L. She got her phone. She'll catch an Uber back. But yeah, my rule. We drop these hoes off at either Chili's or Applebee's. Drop them off and keep it going. He should have dropped her. I would have ate my food in the car and drove off and left her ass right there. Playing some fucking heavy metal music in my car. The fuck is wrong with you?
She's like, hey, I really got to use the bathroom. And I'm like, look, I'm about to drive you home. If you can't hold it till then, I can either take you to In-N-Out right here, or I could take you to a gas station and you can use the bathroom there. And she looks me dead in my eyes. And she's like, nah, it's okay. And proceeds to get out my car, walk 20 feet away, goes behind a pillar and pops a fucking squat. And I remember at this point, I've been fucking...
This reminds me of a date I went on when I first moved here, when I was like 21. I took a chick out on a date in Harlem when I used to live in Harlem. I felt like the worst dating experiences I've had is when I lived in Harlem. And I took this chick out at Tia. I took out a chick named Tia. Cute chick. And we were catching the train, right? And she's had to pee. And I'm like, okay, maybe you should just wait. This bitch walked down, because we're in the subway. She walked down a little bit and was peeing in the subway. And I'm like, bruh. But that I guess that's New York dating. But well, that's the only time I saw some shit like that. But for her to do that shit in front of me, I'm like, but later down the road, she ended up coming out as a lesbian, so she ended up getting with a woman. So I didn't get to hit it. I didn't even get a kiss, bro. Wasted all my money on a date that went nowhere. But that's when I was 21 and I was green and I was a simp.
Shock. Like, you nasty bitch, you really just did that in front of me. And I remember I grabbed her purse and I'm like, I'm gonna throw her fucking purse out the fucking window and leave her here. But by the time I grabbed her purse, she was already back in the car. So I take her home and she's like, hey, I had a really good time. We should do it again. And I'm like, yeah, I'll text you. I ain't fucking texting you, bitch. And she's like, yeah, but if you want to come inside for a drink, we could do that. And I'm like, I got work in the morning. I can't. Sorry. So then I leave and I call my cousin. I'm like, yo, you won't fucking believe what the fuck just happened right now. And I get a text from her on Snapchat, and she sends me a picture, and she's like, now you have to see me again. And it's a picture of her holding my glasses that I asked her to hold on to before we started bowling because I didn't want them to fly off my face. And I told her, keep them, and just blocked her.
Fellas, we have one job when we take women out on dates for the first time. This one job requires
Don't do this shit.
nothing but means a lot. Get her flowers. It's easy and it's simple. Whole Foods has them, Kroger's have them, Publix have them. Sometimes the BP and Shell have them. Send those flowers to her, bring them to her. On that first date, she should be receiving some flowers. Like, that's...
Did Chad, Tyrone, Ricky Tan dated when they were fucking her raw and not taking her on dates? Did they get her flowers? Don't do no stupid shit like this. Do not buy no woman flowers. She has to earn that from you, bro. Don't do that off jump. She's gonna look at you as a simp, mark, or trick. Yeah, I fuck chicks who came. I fuck chicks who came to my apartment after a date with some fucking flowers. Nigga didn't even know he was dropping her off at my apartment. She told him, yeah, it's my girlfriend's crib. Don't do this shit. Do not buy any hoes flowers. Don't do this shit. I'm telling you, don't.
Be bare minimum. And a lot of times the fellas, y'all don't be understanding why y'all don't get the second date because the first date was so...
I don't give a fuck about no second, third date. I don't want to take her out in the first place. You think we give a shit about a second, third date? If she ain't dropping that neck and she ain't trying to hit on the first one, she ain't gonna see me. We don't give a shit about no second, third date. More money we gotta waste on a woman who's ran through. The fuck? No, don't do that shit.
effortless. Like y'all just put no effort into it. Y'all didn't do anything.
Why do we need to put effort into it when they don't put effort into getting to know these men? It's not, come on now. You better not buy no damn flowers. Do not. Better think of my voice. Look at your goofy ass. Don't buy no damn flowers.
Saying y'all took her out to dinner, spent $200. That doesn't mean nothing no more to them. They want flowers. They want to feel like, damn, like the flowers do something to them. Send her flowers. Bring the flowers. It's $12, $20. But buy her some flowers.
Don't do no stupid shit like that. Do not. But it's hold the line. Do not take these women on no dates. Hold the line, all right? So let me know what y'all think in the comments. I'll holla at y'all. Peace.